Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a flex. We got a flex from Uncle Larry, East Coast. What do we got here? The helicopters are watching, Richie. It's true, soft, gentle heat, baby. Richie did do Bobby Lupo and stopped the gouge. I covered our addresses for privacy's sake. It is what it is. Okay, let's open up. I want to say thank you, Uncle Larry, for this flex, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I'm just a regular guy, so whenever people want to help support the channel and flex on Richie, it's much appreciated. There's some watermelon. Let's go. Well, we got some very, very protective packaging here. Lots of bubble wrap. Very nice. And we have 2 bags here of flexing. Uncle Larry, very appreciative. Here's to your balls. All right, now I ate some more watermelon. That's dehydrated. I'm gonna open up these. I'll put all the cigars out, and we'll get to the details of the flex. Very heavy bags here, a lot of cigars. Let's get to it. Well, I gotta say, Uncle Larry, you outdid yourself. I always say, the channel, the review channel, it's the place we hang out, have a good time. I know guys around the world enjoy it. We hang out, we smoke cigars, but I don't take gestures like this lightly. I'm just a regular guy. Who am I? I'm just a regular guy that owns a Corolla. Clean title is what it is. So it really touches my heart when people share out of their own generosity, out of their own pocket. So it means that the channel means something to him, and that means a lot to me. I've been doing this for over 5 years, and we've had a lot of good times, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Kind of been in a downturn in my life right now. But hey, when things are good, you smoke a cigar. When things are bad, you smoke 2, I guess. I guess you just got to get through it. So I really appreciate this Monster Flex. We have the classic Opus X. Wowza. Very generous. Very generous. Fuente Opus X. Appears to be around like a Toro size. Beautiful. We have a Liga number 9. The best cigar that Drew Estates ever made. Classic, world standard. And this should be a hell of a time. A hell of a time. You got the classic Cohiba Purple Riviera, the brand, first Mexican San Andreas, and first box press. We have the super strong, strongest Monte Cristo made to date on purpose. We had the one-off glitch the other night that somehow the Monte Cristo crafted by AJ got like double, triple loaded with the Haro. I don't know how, but that I had another one of those tonight out of the 5-pack, and it wasn't like that at all. So that was just a fluke on that crafted by AJ being that strong. So this is still on a continual, regular basis the darkest, most powerful, Monte Cristo to date. We have another world standard. Might be the best Ashton. I'll stick by the VSG. A lot of guys prefer the ESG, and God bless. I still believe that the VSG is their crown. This is the Robusto. Fantastic. What a beautiful array of cigars. The cabinet. Regular Ashton White's fine, but the cabinet's even better. The cabinet, if you're looking for a medium strength cigar with such beautiful flavor, these are all made by Fuente. This cabinet here cigar, I highly recommend it. This one here is going to be new to me. This is the Plasencia Edition Special Qatar 2022 Major Flex. Well, that's going to have to get a real serious review. It's got a nice, oily, dark brown wrapper, and I've never seen that one, heard of it, so looking forward to that. We have the Cigar of the Year from a couple years ago, and the sticker reminds you, 2020. I guess this was the last cigar of the year before everything went to shit. Right, I remember after I smoked this, shortly after that, then the whole world shut down. So I remember I went to a trip to Vermont and I picked this up. And the Pledge, what a great cigar. Probably still my favorite EP Carrillo. La Storia is great too, but the original Pledge, this really upped the game on the EP Carrillo, and I think this is really still important to the brand. We have the El Popo, which is AJ's answer, really, I feel, to Padron. Somewhere between a Padron 64 and 26. It's strong, it's powerful, it burns like a rocket. It burned even faster than the Padron. And it's listed as a San Andreas, which maybe Padron uses San Andreas. And that's not a cheap cigar either, fantastic. That's like more of a small batch he made. West Tampa, I had this cigar a few years ago, and I really enjoyed this. Excuse me, my skin is sticking to the bubble wrap. It'll be nice coming back to that a few years later and see, retouching with the brand, seeing what's changed and just seeing the experience. And this is the red. I don't know if I smoked the red, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but it'll be nice coming back to it again and giving them full reviews and back-to-back nights probably, you know. Put these two versus each other and then see how they stack up continually. It's always good to test and retest. After a year or two goes by, you know, if you come back to something you smoked, you come back and see there's something maybe different you missed, or maybe the blend hits you another way. Here we have the Partagas green label here. This is the Valley Verde, that it's using Mexican San Andreas, but it's using a lighter shade, thin, almost like a shade grown Mexican San Andreas. It's really like a lower priming, but you're gonna get some beautiful creamy flavor out of this. So thank you very much for that. Here we have a gigantic stick. This is the Mikirda, but I don't even know what size that is. Double Corona. It's gigantic. It's got to be about 9 inches, 8 to 9 inch cigar. I mean, it's huge. But this is Toro. It's 8 inches, this cigar. What a monster of a stick. I haven't reviewed that cigar in that size. Here we have the Plasencia Reserva. I don't think I reviewed this size. This is basically like a Fat Robusto, about 5 by 52. What a quality, stick quality brand. So it'll be nice bringing in some new information on that. We have the Aladino Coral Reserve. I haven't smoked it in this size. I believe I only smoked it in the smaller size. So it'll be interesting coming back to this. This is the Toro 6 by 52. Aladino's such a serious brand, PG approved, SPG. He loves that brand. I remember the first time I smoked this, I was in Central Park, or near Central Park, driving a limo and smoking cigars on my birthday, in between stops, hanging out. Red Meat Lovers. So we could come. I did this one time, and I really enjoyed it, but it didn't blow my mind. So it'll be interesting coming back to it, seeing it's in Toro size, what I get out of it, and see what happens there. We have a classic Bajou 1922. This is a cigar that I just recently reviewed, and you know how this is a world standard cigar that really helped push my father's brand when that came out, and still very relevant. We have the V. This is the 135, which just really changed in size. And Oliva is a real procrastinator of changing up from the V or Millennial V. They pretty much, that's their go-to stuff on their premium side. But nonetheless, this was a special size, a more limited 10 count box, and like a very strange shape. I think the cigar, I'll probably smoke it that way, and I'm not joking on that. So Oliva V is a classic cigar which I've enjoyed many times, and Oliva V gives you a lot of power, a lot of flavor at a really affordable price, especially on the internet. It's a robust, heavy cigar. And last but not least, we have the Punch Golden Era, which we reviewed and had a great time. But I don't know if I did it in Churchill. I know I reviewed it in Robusto. So in Churchill, it'd be nice to come out with that. But we know the flavor profile on this. This was very reliable, medium plus, towards the end, medium full. Beautiful graham cracker, golden honey, black pepper, that kind of vibe. Semi-sweet cigar that has enough power to keep you interested, but it's not going to blow out your blowout zone, and etc. So, and he gave me like 5 or 6 12 packs. Fantastic. Uncle Larry, I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sharing these beautiful cigars. It's very much appreciated. You didn't have to do that, and I'm just a regular American guy trying to make people get through life together. You know, we laugh, or we do what we can do, and I try my best. So it's much appreciated, and what a flex, and what a beautiful array of beautiful cigars that was sent out of the kindness of your heart, and it means a lot. It really does. If you want Richie to cry, well, I'm not going to do that right now on this, but it's a beautiful gesture, really. Life's been kind of cruel, negative the past 6 months of my life, and so little moments like this reminds me that I guess there is some still goodness in this world, and I really appreciate it, and I can't stress it enough. Thank you so much, my brother. I love you, brother. Appreciate it, and God bless you and your family. And God willing, if I make it out to Pennsylvania and maybe restart my life out there, be closer to my daughter. I'm sorry I hit the button and I turned off the camera. So God willing, if I end up getting to move to Pennsylvania to be closer to my daughter, so I don't have to fly up and rent a car and etc. And expect some videos of me and Uncle Larry smoking some cigars in the peaceful tranquility of the woods of Pennsylvania. So that'd be very nice, and look forward to that. See what happens. Only life knows. We have to just wait. So much appreciated. Thank you so much. The Plasencia guitar. That's quite intriguing. Never heard of that. That's going to be interesting. So, brother, God bless you, and stay fresh, everyone. And thank you so much. God bless.